Gadget. Welcome to Gender Blunders Week 9, passing tips and tricks. Here's my daddy, Aaron.
Hi guys. Alright, so this is binding. For me, personally, what I use, I do bind. I bind on occasion. I don't necessarily bind all the time. I'm a small A cup, so if I wear a bigger shirt, then it pretty much covers it. So what I use right now, I'll show you. This is from Underworks. It's the one, you know, the Velcro on the side here and the fabric. So really it just, but I don't know, it does a decent, you know, it does fine. I find it does fine. Scotty. I feel it compresses just fine. I mean, you know.
It gives him bigger pecs than I do.
Yeah.
Under, like, if a tight shirt was on, and this would be the undershirt, and he would have just a regular tighter shirt on, he'd have bigger pecs. In a man's version, that'd be able to do like maybe 250 push-ups in a row. That's the illusion that it gives. And look at that is this, and you see that bump right there. This is Aaron working out, but I got douche.
There's Scotty. Yeah, it's Scotty. So yeah, for binding, this is what I use. Like I said, I don't use it all the time, because if I'm gonna wear a bigger shirt, like I have this shirt pretty much fits me.
No.
So you can't. I don't know. It's fine. Like I said, I don't bind all the time. Also posture, like Scotty had mentioned, shoulders back. So, and I work out my arms. I just started. I've only been doing this like a week and a half. That's it. That's really nothing. I'm really freaking tiny, skinny little thing. So I try and work out my arms to sort of, so that it looks like it makes it seem like these are actually muscles. You know, I work my upper body to help with that. But yeah, so that's how I bind. Like I said, don't always bind sometimes. If I just don't feel like it and I'm wearing baggier clothes. This is a size men's small shirt, so with like a size small, then I'll bind. Like a medium, my work shirt's a medium, I don't always bind in that. I sometimes I feel like I get served more when I don't bind than when I do when I'm at work. It is weird. I don't know why that is. Alright, so that's binding. Alright, facial hair. Now I don't shave that much. What I do, I try and keep my sideburns pretty high. Usually, I try and keep them with my glasses. I trimmed those like 2 weeks ago or a week ago, so I don't really feel the need to do that right now. I'll shave on occasion, but like I said, I don't really find it necessary when I mean, it makes me feel good. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I remember back in the day when I was like 5 years old and pretending to shave with my dad. So yeah, when I go out to stray clubs, what I like to use is, I don't even know what this is. This is brush on color. I don't know. Maybe it's blush or eyeshadow or something. But it's makeup essentially. I got this at CVS. So I try, you know, match it with my hair color. I try to do the best I could, you know, in the middle of CVS. But it's like a little thing, it's got a little brush and it's powder. So I pretty much use the brush just to break it up. And then I put it on my finger and I like sort of make a shadow. It's not supposed to, you know, it's supposed to, like, when I'm in the dark club, it'll look like I shaved earlier today. Like I shaved my side. You pretty much usually just do sideburns. And then I'll put like, I'll lick my upper lip right here, the hair where the peach fuzz is. And I'll put some right on there and it gives that a little bit of a shadow. So I'm gonna go do that for you and then I'll be right back. Okay. So now you can you can see it on the sides, definitely. I went a little heavier, I think, than I normally do. And I got put a little on my lips. Like I said, I told you before, what I do, lick my lips and just put it like, so it's like, sort of to help it like kind of stick to the hair. That's my theory. Makes the hair look darker. But basically what it does for me, I find, trying to make it a little darker in here. Probably not gonna happen. But, yeah, you can kind of see that. I don't know, the contrast. In a dark nightclub, it gives the impression it's of a shadow, like you're growing back in, that's what you have right now. And I go very light, because that stuff will cake on. So like, I'll put it on and then I'll sit there and I'll rub it just like this, and I'll rub it down, and then I'll just rub it back. So that it sort of smears it out, kind of blah, so it blends it, that's the word I was looking for. Packing and STPs. Alright, an STP is a stand-to-pee device, something that you use to urinate standing up, at a urinal, etc. And packing is creating the male bulge in your pants. I'll start with packing. I don't pack. Sometimes I think I would like to, but I'm not really, I don't really feel it's, I think it'll be a little weird because I'm not putting a whole bunch of effort in, asking people to use male pronouns and reminding them. For right now, it's just let things be for now, how they are. People know, whatever. That's just where I am in my transition at this point and how I feel about it. As far as STPs, I really have bad bathroom anxiety, but what I do use is the medicine spoon. Just took a regular old medicine spoon, cut a angle at the bottom, just cut the bottom off. I have a little jeweler's saw, so I just saw the bottom at an angle. I melted it a little to sort of, I used a match and tried to melt it to try and, so the stream goes one way, but that doesn't work. I haven't actually used it at a urinal yet, because I have bad bathroom anxiety. I try not to use public bathrooms at work. I use the gender neutral bathroom, or I use our employee bathrooms. So some other general tips I use to pass. Basically, I just I do it natural most of the time. Like if I sit down, it's the taking up space thing. I don't like to be in your bubble. Don't want to be in your bubble. I don't like that. You need to back up. I need my space. I need my area. I'm gonna lean on something. One thing I just noticed, I put my hands on my hips. I'm pretty positive this is a little more male. This, I think with the hands in the back, correct me if I'm wrong, is feminine.
Yeah.
Hands on the back, up on your waist and the top of your hips. This, more masculine, on your
Yeah,
below
because
your hips.
men really don't have an ass because they usually scratch it all the way, so they have nothing to rest their hands on in the back. So, it's just looking in your pockets, having something resting on your belt. I mean, basically.
Okay, so there's the hands, like I said, with the hands on the hip thing. Now, I would always naturally put my hands forward on my lower hips. For a long time, I noticed, like growing up, I taught myself to put them backwards. Now I'm trying to undo that because I'm like, I used to always put them forwards, then I'd flip them back, get all self-conscious. I was the same way with crossing my legs. Men cross them in more of a 4. Women, cross, completely. Cross them at the knees. I always did the 4. I taught myself to switch. in certain situations that I feel I need to pass, so I relax my voice like this. Now I don't do it all the time, because it does take some effort. And it also dries out my voice really easy, and it irritates my throat. So if I don't have to, then I don't. I just talk where it's comfortable. That's all I got for you. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it's not, too long for you or whatever. And if you have any questions or comments on anything I've said,
Talk to her.
Message me or comment. I'd be, welcome to clarify anything or elaborate more on something that I do or don't do or whatever. Alright. Catch you guys next week on Gender Blenders. Thank you for watching. Later.